Namaste, my dear students. How are you all? I hope everyone is fine. Okay, students, we had learned many chapters in our previous classes, like we went for characteristics or features of living things. We went through the differentiation of living things and non-living things. Also, we learned different kinds of animals on the basis of their habitats, that is on the basis of their shelter, and also on the basis of their feeding habits as well. Like we had a discussion on domestic animals, wild animals, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and so on. Yes, and today, if you have noticed our topic of today is also based on animals only, and that is related to movement of animals. Okay, can you go back to our chapter that we had learned in previous class, that is characteristics of living things. One of the characteristic of living things, it includes living things can move. Yes? Okay, before that, everyone, I request everyone to kindly stand up from your seat. Can you do that? Okay, everyone, please stand up from wherever you are sitting and walk up to the door of your room. Walk up to the door of your room from your seat. Now, come back to your seat as quickly as possible. Run back to your seat, okay? Okay, are you in your seat now? Now, jump for 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Did you jump? Okay, now please take your seat. Sit down, everyone. Okay, here you did 3 activities. Yes, you stood up, you walked up to the door, and then you ran back to your seat. Yes, here you stood up, you walked up to the door. By which part of your body did you do that? Did you walk up to the door with the help of your hands? No. You walked with the help of your legs, and now you are sitting, right? So, I hope you are already relaxed. Now, can you instruct the same instructions to the bed of your room? Will that do? If you say the bed of your room to walk from its position, will it walk? Will it jump? No, it doesn't, right? Why? Because we are living things, and living beings, they can move, but the bed of our room or the table of our room, they are non-living things, and non-living things, they do not show movement, that is, they do not move. Okay, that means our chapter today is based on movement of animals. Animals, they move from one place to another. And movement, here the word movement is given here. What do you mean by movement? Okay, the act of going from one place to the other is called movement, and all the animals, they move from one place to the other. Most of the animals, they move with the help of their legs, but what we can say is all the animals that show different movements, they also have different parts of their bodies, their different organs in their bodies help them to move. But movement may be of different kinds, like if you walk, that is also movement. If you jump, that is also movement. Similarly, if you run, that is also movement. Talking about we human beings, the normal movement of human beings is they walk, but they also run, they also jump depending upon the situations. Okay? Okay. Movement, they may be if you run, if you walk, if you jump, if we crawl, then if we swim, if anything flies also, this all comes under the movement of animals. Okay? Now, let me repeat this term again. Movement means the act of going from one place to the other is called movement. Okay? Now, students, I want to drag your attention towards the words written on the board. The words, first word, it's move. Crawl. Do you know what do you mean by crawl? Crawl means the movement that we saw with the help of our hands as well as with the help of our legs, that is crawl. A small baby who is just born, does he know how to walk? No. What he does? He crawls, okay? That movement is crawl. Similarly, other animals are also there that moves by crawling. We will talk about it later on. Swim is to swim in water. Shelter, the place of animals. The place of animals where they live is shelter. And wings, the part in the bodies of birds and insects that helps them to fly, that is wings. And wave, okay, wave, in the shelter of animals we had learnt spider, they live in web, isn't it? So web means the home where spider lives. And climb, the monkey climbs on trees. The monkey, they climb on trees. So climb means, climb is to climb, okay? And now entering into the topic, movement of animals. As we have told, most of the animals, they show movement with the help of their legs, okay? Cows, dogs, buffaloes, similarly cats, what do? They can run, they can walk as well, yes? So how do they walk or how do they run? They run or they walk with the help of their legs, and walking and running is the movement shown by those animals. So talking about we human beings also, we human beings, we normally walk. We do know, we do run, we do crawl also, but the normal movement of ours is also walking only, and we walk with the help of our legs. Also, some of the animals, they move with the help of their legs as well as wings also. They move with the help of their legs as well as wings also. Okay, talking about the wings, the birds, they have wings and they fly with the help of their wings, yes? But we have also seen pigeon, hen, what do? They also have legs to walk. Whenever they are on the ground, they walk with the help of their legs. Also, ostrich, kiwi, penguins, though they have wings, but they do also have legs, and these birds, they are flightless birds, isn't it? Though they have wings, they do not fly, but they can walk. Also, they also jump for a certain distance, okay? Though they cannot jump high, but they can jump for certain distance with the help of their legs. Understood? And insects also. Insects, they have wings to fly, like butterflies, honeybees, dragonflies, they have wings to fly. So what we can say is, insects and birds, they show movement by flying, and the movement flying is shown by the help of their wings. They move with the help of their wings, and as I told, they can also walk for certain distance and they also jump for certain distance. So that jumping and walking can be done with the help of their legs, okay? And other animals, some of the other animals, they show movement by swimming. They swim in water, okay? Now when I say the word swim, what comes in your mind? Fishes, yes? Fishes, they show movement by swimming in water. Also, can you think of other animals that swim in water? Okay, what about frogs, ducks? What do? They also, they swim in water. But here is the difference between the animals, okay? Fishes, though they swim in water, fishes also they swim in water, frogs and ducks also they swim in water. But what is the difference is that fishes, they have fins to swim in water. The part of fish that helps them to swim in water is their fins. And frogs and ducks, they have webbed feet to swim in water. Okay, remember it again. Fishes, they have fins to swim in water, whereas ducks and frogs, they have webbed feet to swim in water. Here, what do you mean by webbed? The word is webbed. I just told W-E-B-B-E-D, webbed. Right? Okay, what do you mean by webbed here? Webbed means frogs and ducks, if these two are the fingers or these two are the toes of frogs and ducks, and in between this gap there is a thin layer of skin, okay? In between this gap there is a thin layer of skin, and that thin layer of skin, it says that it is webbed toes of frogs or ducks, and those webbed feet helps the frogs and ducks to swim in water. But fishes, they have fins, as we have discussed in our previous classes as well. Okay? Now, also some of the animals, they show movement by crawling. The word that we had discussed here earlier, crawl. They show movement by crawling. And crawling means it is the movement that is shown with the help of our hands as well as our feet together. Like I gave you the example of a small baby. But regarding the animals, snake, crocodile, lizards, what do? How do they move? They also crawl on the ground, and that is the way they show their movement. The animals like snakes, crocodiles, lizards, they crawl on the ground. Okay? So students, regarding the movement of animals, we discussed on the animals that move with the help of their legs, like cows, buffaloes, dogs, we human beings ourselves. And next we discussed on the animals that show movement by flying, especially insects, birds. They are included in the animals that show movement by flying, and they have wings to fly. Also, they also have legs to walk or to jump for certain distance. And the animals that swim in water, that show movement by swimming, like fishes, frogs, ducks, they swim in water, and that is how they show their movement. Also, next one, we went through the animals that show movement by crawling, and example includes snakes, crocodiles, lizards, etc. Okay, now let me drag your attention towards the exercise of this chapter, okay? And that will help you to revise the chapter in short as well. Okay, can you see here question number 1? Take the best answers from given alternatives. And number A, cow and buffalo move with the help of. Now you need to choose the correct option, okay? Here wings is the first option, legs and fins are the options given here. Now can you tell me what might be the correct answer? Yes, you might have already thought of the answer. Cow and buffalo move with the help of their legs. They have legs to show movement. That means cows and buffaloes are those animals that move with the help of their legs. Similarly, number B, which of the following animals flies in the air? Now you need to think of the animals that fly in the air. Number 1, option number 1, it's monkey, bear and then crow. Have you seen monkeys or bears flying? Impossible, right? That means what is the correct answer? Crow. Since crow, it is also a bird, isn't it? So crow, it flies in the air. Now moving on to question number C. Which of the following organs help in swimming? To swim, okay, the animals, they swim, but which organ helps them in swimming? Legs, fins or wings? Legs. Do animals swim with the help of their legs? No, right? That means fins. Fishes, they swim in water with the help of their fins. So here fins is the organ that help in swimming. Here in third option we had wings, but wings that help in flying in the air only. Now number D, which of the following animals does not have wings? Now we need to think of the animals that do not have wings. See your options: elephant, butterfly and peacock. Butterfly and peacock, they do have wings. But what about elephant? Does it have wings? No. So elephant is the animal that do not have wings. Okay. Now similarly, I do also have next question, that is match the following. Okay. See the words written on left hand side at first. Okay. First one is walk, then crawl, jump, swim and fly. And on right hand side we have fish, crow, buffalo, frogs and snake. Okay. Among these we need to match these animals with the movement, with their movement. Okay. Okay. Walk. Fish, crow, buffalo, frogs or snake. Which of these animals walk? Okay, you might have already thought of the answer. Buffalo, it walks. It runs as well, but the option, it's walk is given here, so that buffalo, it walks. And what about crawl? Which animal crawls on the ground? The animal that shows movement by crawling. Which one is it? Is it snake? Yes, it is. It is snake, yes. So a snake, it shows movement by crawling. And then number C, it's jump. Fish, crow, frogs. Among these, which animal jumps? Very easy. Frogs, they jump. They do also swim in water, but they also jump. And then swim. Easiest of all, yes, swim. That is fishes, they show movement by swimming. And then number E, it's fly at the last. And no doubt, it's crow that flies in the air. So see here, buffalo, it walks, snake, it crawls, frogs, they jump, fish, swim, and then crow, it flies in the air. Done? Okay. Now, moving on to question number 3. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words. The options are not given here. But how do you need to fill up these blanks is, you need to write their movement, okay? How do they move? You need to write that. Goat and sheep dash with the help of legs. What do they do with the help of their legs? Okay, here you can write walk also. Or you can also write run also, because legs, it helps in walking, running as well as in jumping also, but among those three you can write either walk or run. Okay, goat and sheep walk with the help of their legs. Then number B, fishes and dogs dotted in water. What do they do in water? Do they jump or do they run inside water? No, they swim in water. Now number C, crow and peacock dotted in the air. What do they do in the air? You have already guessed, very easy. If it is in the air, obviously they fly in the air. And then number D, snake and lizard dash on the ground. Okay, regarding the movement also, walk, swim, fly is already given here. Which movement is left? Snake and lizard, they crawl on the ground. They crawl on the ground. So it's also done. Now question number 4. Name the animals that show the following movement. Very easy again. Here we have done the animals that show the movements here already. Now you need to name the animals that show these movements. That is very easy for you. Number A, animals that move with the help of legs. Okay, let's write next answers here. Okay, like lion, tiger, also they move with the help of their legs. And you can go on adding other also, okay, on your own. Number B, animals that fly in the air. birds and insects, they fly in the air. That means you can write the names of birds and insects. Okay. Like pigeon, butterfly, they fly in the air. And similarly, animals that crawl on the ground. The animals that crawl on the ground. Here also, in fill in the blanks also, we have already written snake and lizard crawl on the ground. So answer is here as well. And crocodile also, they crawl on the ground. Snake, lizard, they crawl on the ground. Animals that swim in water. Can you write it or not? Okay, animals that swim in water. The first comes fish itself, and then frogs. Also you can write dogs and many more. Okay. And number E, animals that move with wings and legs. They have wings as well as they have legs also. So what might be those animals? Okay, that move with wings and legs. That is crows also. They fly as well as they have legs also. And similarly, hens also, they fly to shorter distance and they do also have legs. Okay. Now, question number 5. Why do animals move from one place to another? Give reason. We discussed on movement of animals, but why do they move from one place to another? Why do they move? Do you have any reason? Okay, this answer, let me write it over here, okay? At first, animals, they move from one place to another in search of food, to get shelter, and also whenever the enemies try to attack them, whenever they try to escape from the enemies also, they move from one place to the other. So, let's write this answer here. Question number 5. Animals move from one place to another to get food and shelter, and also to escape from their enemies. Okay, see here. Question, why do animals move from one place to another? Give reason. And answer says, animals move from one place to another to get food and shelter and also to escape from their enemies. When we are living beings, we feel hungry, we need food. We also need shelter to live in, isn't it? And also, whenever the enemies, they try to attack, then we need to run away from our enemies also. So that is the reason why animals, they move from one place to another. Okay. And number 6, how do snakes and crocodiles move? Okay, you have already thought of the answer, isn't it? Snake and lizard, they crawl on the ground. That means snake and crocodiles also, they show movement by crawling. So snakes and crocodiles move. Snakes and crocodiles move by crawling. Done. How do snakes and crocodiles move? Snakes and crocodiles move by crawling. Very easy answer, right? Okay, students, we completed. Tick the correct answer, match the following, fill in the blanks, name the following, as well as 2 question answers also. Hope you have got it well and you have copied it as well. Now, expecting your presence in other classes as well, I would like to end today's class. Thank you everyone.